Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of On the Glass. I am your host, Brandon Abels, and today, once again, we have breaking Jacksonville Jaguar news, but for once, it is good news involving a trade for the Jacksonville Jaguars, in my opinion. News is breaking from Adam Schefter from ESPN that the Jacksonville Jaguars have agreed to trade quarterback Nick Foles to the Chicago Bears for a compensatory fourth-round pick. So the Nick Foles tenure in Jacksonville, Florida, comes to an end after one season as the Jaguars quarterback, thus beginning officially the era of Gardner Minshew. Finally, some good news. Look, when Jacksonville picked Foles up from Philadelphia as a free agent signing in the offseason last year, I thought it was horrible. A horrible, horrible pickup. And now we are getting rid of a mistake. Last time Nick Foles left Philadelphia, he fell flat on his face. And maybe through no fault of his own this time, he also fell flat on his face when he left Philadelphia. We all know what happened. In the first game against the Chiefs last year, after not playing one snap in the preseason, Foles comes in and gets hurt in the first quarter. Gardner Minshew is thrust into the starting quarterback role, going 6-6, with Foles returning and the team not looking the same at all with Foles under center. And now Nick Foles is gone from Jacksonville, Florida, going to the Chicago Bears, which from about midway of last season, I was telling anybody that would listen to me that Foles would be going to Chicago. Chicago seemingly is one player away, and that player being a quarterback from being a contender in the NFC. So I thought they would be interested in shopping for Foles, especially when it was very apparent that Gardner Minshew was a better fit and a better quarterback for the Jaguars than Foles was. So, Foles is out of town. Now it's Gardner Minshew's show. What will happen in the 2020 season, assuming that there is a 2020 season? And I, for one, am excited about this move for the future of the Jaguars. As I mentioned in my last video about the trading of Calais Campbell, offensively, I think the Jaguars will be just fine. I think if they address some needs on the offensive line and maybe bring in a tight end, they will be just fine. I also feel that Gardner Minshew is going to run the West Coast offense, which is what Gruden has run in the past. I think he was the better suited one for the West Coast offense in this system under the new offensive coordinator. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I, for one, love this move. Now, I don't know how this affects the salary cap or anything like that with Foles, if he's still a cap hit for the Jaguars or not. I'm not entirely sure how that works, and I'm not going to pretend to know. But for now, Nick Foles is out as the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gardner Minshew is seemingly in. It is definitely his job to lose now, but I don't foresee Jacksonville picking up a quarterback or anything in the draft like that. That is not something that they should be going for. I think Josh Dobbs will be backing up Minshew. So great news as far as this guy is concerned from Kentucky. I am excited to see what the future holds offensively for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And maybe in a little bit, I'll address the breaking news that happened yesterday with the linebacker free agent signing. But this video right here is breaking news. Nick Foles gone from the Jaguars. Gardner Minshew in as the quarterback of the Jaguars. Nick Foles going to Chicago for a fourth-round pick. Great news. Let me know what you think about this trade. Hit the comments below. Let's get talking about it. I respond to each and every comment. Let me know what you're thinking about the trade. As always, I'd like to remind you about my friends at ShadyRays.com. In the market for some new sunglasses, quality, affordable shades. Just give my friends a look at ShadyRays.com. If you're also in the market for some new Jaguars gear or sports gear in general, be sure to check out in Jacksonville Beach, my friends at Sportsmania. You can also find them online at sportsmania.com as well. It is one of my favorite spots to hit in Jax Beach when I'm down there. Be sure to give those guys a like and hit them up, get some new stuff from them. If you want to get in contact with me, ontheglass34@gmail.com, ontheglass34@gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, ontheglass34@gmail.com. Hit the comments below. Find me on Twitter at BigTicketAble on Twitter and on the Glass Facebook page as well. But for now, this has been another episode of On the Glass, and we'll see you next time.